So without further ado, let's get straight into it. I'm going to be removing the plastic around the box, the little film. That way we can take a look closer to see what's all inside this box. I do have to say, I have worked with other companies and their packaging does not look as good as this. So this looks professional already. By being a brand new company, it's a 10 out of 10. On the top of the box, we have the logo for Hex Gaming, and Hex Gaming right underneath that. We have a picture of a controller. We also have at the bottom, it says designed for esports, Hexblade, tactical gaming controller, works for Xbox One and PC compatible. And also you can use it on the Xbox Series X as well. On the side, we have a little bit of information about the controller. A disclaimer on the side, we have that, of course, they're authentic Xbox controllers. So everything inside is going to work and function the way it should be. You don't have to worry about any of that. Choking hazard, warnings, and then this controller has been tested by esports athletes. On top, Hexblade. On the right side, we have their disclaimers, and then custom designed and engineered by Hex Gaming, made in China. And then in the back, it tells us everything that's included in the box and the functions of this controller. And then their social media is at the bottom as well. What everybody's been waiting for. I'm not going to lie, the design, it's outstanding for a brand new company. I like that a lot. Ooh, that looks really nice. And then this is well tight in there. There you go. Nothing in there. A hard case, a protective case. Put their logo right there. And now the moment that we've all been waiting for. Let's unveil. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks really nice. Check that out. It's truly a beautiful controller. I have truly fallen in love with this controller, not gonna lie. Of course, this is also going to be working on the Xbox Series X. It doesn't have the new D-pad on there or the textured triggers and bumpers, but is of course going to be working for the Xbox Series X and S. We have the analog sticks. They feel really good and grippy. We have the buttons. They're all blacked out, which I really like on this. And of course, you can customize your controller however you want to. I'll have the link down below for the website so you can make your own as well. I really like the design of the faceplate. I like the combination of the blacked out matted buttons and the D-pad. I like their logo on top where normally the Xbox logo is at. I like this a lot. And then the triggers and bumpers, they're all matted black as well. And then we have the sync button as well in there. The texture grip feels amazing, to be honest, on both sides. Definitely won't slip off your hands easily. If we compare the grips on this controller to the ones on the Hex controller, you can definitely see that the Hex controller pop out more than the one on my left side. For those days that you're gaming for long hours and then your hands start to sweat, so those grips are going to be a big game changer because they won't easily slip off your hand. And then we have two remappable buttons in the back as well, K1 and K2. And then of course we have the amazing hair triggers. And those for first-person shooters, you have to have hair triggers. That's how much of a difference it is. That second, that half of a second, split second of a difference is between you dying or you killing your enemy. If you have that advantage over your enemy, you're definitely gonna take the win. I use hair triggers all the time, and trust me, they are a big game changer. Of course, you can use it either with batteries or rechargeable battery pack, whichever one you like to. In the carrying case, you get a Hex Gaming Blade Controller Quick Start Guide. And it tells you pretty much how to use the programmable buttons in the back. And I like the fact that they included a guide to show you how to use the removable buttons in the back. And get a 6-month warranty now card. There's a little card to follow them on social media. Hex controller, hashtag Hex Gaming, and that's it. You have 6 months or 180 days of warranty from the time you purchase that controller. The affected products within 6 months will get repaired, replaced at their cost. And it pretty much tells you that you'll get faster response if you reach out to them on their social media, and then you have lifetime customer assistance. And on the other side it says, please stop, do not return your gear back to the store. First, please read the instructions and then, you know, contact them first before anything else. One thing that I do not see is how to remove these sticks. I don't see how to remove them. Unless they're screwed on there. I'm not quite sure. Let me see what else is in the box and how they are placed in there. Huh. There we go. You just pull it. I was afraid that I didn't want to pull too much and then break it by accident. If we look close enough, there's little grooves where the analog stick has to line up. And inside the analog stick, there's little outlines that you have to line up with it. That way it goes all the way in. It comes with the 2 already installed on the controller. It comes with 2 domed ones, and then it comes with a larger domed and an encaved one for various different games and then game styles. So I like that quite a lot. I'm actually a big fan of this controller, and even though I already have an Xbox Series X, I am going to be using this one as my main controller from now on. Regarding the back buttons, they're very useful, and I like this format instead of this format because within time, yes, they're clicking and all that, but in my personal opinion, this style of back buttons are way easier to reach and then press. And I also prefer these buttons over back paddles, and that's just my personal opinion because I am more comfortable with buttons because the ergonomic design of them literally put your middle finger right where they're going to be. So you can be playing and then your middle finger lays like literally right on the button, and it's super easy to press down, but that's just my personal preference and opinion. Okay, now to remap the buttons, all we have to do is hold the B button and the 2 bumpers at the same time, and then a blue light in the back will come on. Now from here on, we can select whichever button we want but the view, options, and power button. So for this example, I'm going to be using A and then K2. I have to hold A and K2 for about 2 seconds and the light will flash. Now, if I want to program B to K1, all I have to do is hold B and K1 at the same time, and then the light will flash as well. Now, for them to work, I have to be off setting mode, meaning that this light has to come off. We'll do the same procedure as we did first. We hold down the V button and the 2 bumpers for about 5 seconds. Now we're good to go. Now, if we want to erase the settings that we have already on there, all we have to do is hold the V button, 2 bumpers, and then B and Y at the same time, and then I'll flash red and we're good to go. And it's still on blue if you would like to change the settings to whichever one. But if you don't want any settings, all you have to do is hold the V button and the 2 bumpers and we're good to go. And now your controller is back to default. A little oopsies that they had was that the layout on the buttons on the instructions are not quite correct because they have A, B, X, and Y, but in reality it's A, B, Y, and X. It's not a biggie for people that are used to Xbox controllers, but for those that are new to an Xbox controller or looking at just the pure instructions, they might get confused. Now, if you want to purchase one of these controllers, on Hex Gaming, you'll find a lot of different controllers for the Xbox and PlayStation. You can either make your own or grab a ready to go one and choose one from there. And soon to come, PS5 and Xbox Series X controllers. All the Xbox controllers have their head triggers, back buttons, changeable analog sticks, and their side grips by default. And last but not least, the carry-on case. For the total price of $139.99. Here I customized my own and how I wanted it. And it comes out to be $178.99. And I don't have to pay for shipping. So it's a big plus. And now, if you want a scuffed prestige with the carry-on case and a set of analog sticks, which are not changeable in height, you're looking at around $196.98. But that's not counting shipping that can go from $14 to $44. And if you want to buy an Elite Controller V2, you're looking at around $180. And if you want a customizable Elite Controller V2, you're looking at around $280. Just for the changeable faceplates and side plates. It's almost the same price as 2 controllers from Hex Gaming. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. You can do whatever you please to, but that's a lot of money. Now, if you're looking for a Hex Gaming controller, you can also get it from Amazon. That's where I got mine. And they also have different ones to choose from. Of course, you can't customize it on Amazon, but I'll be leaving all the links down below so you can check them out. So that was it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it and it was helpful in any way, make sure to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe while you're at it. It's completely free and it doesn't hurt. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.